Alright guys, here we have it. The new tires showed up for the Equipo 3s over there for the blue car. Ended up going with Nankang AR1s in 205/50. Hopefully these look good. I tried to find Advan A052s, but just with everything right now, shipping, shortage, etc., there's like no tires anywhere. This is literally the nicest tire I could get that was in stock without waiting till maybe like middle of September, which for us up here in Canada is pushing it a little bit. Trying to enjoy the summer. So ended up going with these. Not my first choice, but I think they'll be all right. Hopefully they sit nice on those wheels, and hopefully we can fit them on this thing. I'm a little bit worried about the rear, not really worried about the front at all. And yeah, I don't, obviously not cutting the body on this car. So anyways, we're gonna get these loaded up. We're gonna swing them over to Urban X Tire South in Calgary here, drop them off with those guys, and hopefully they're done tomorrow. The best in the biz. So yeah, let's load these up. Alright guys, got the wheels and tires back from Urban X, fresh mounted up. I'm pretty happy with the look. I wasn't going for super stretched. I didn't also want like a super square looking setup, so I'm pretty happy with these. I've never ran these tires before, as I said, and I wasn't sure how they were going to stretch, so this looks good. It's got a little bit of meat to it, not too thin. That's a 55 profile that's on there now, and this is a 50. So obviously that's a slight bit higher, but I think just due to the kind of look of the smooth sidewall, I think it's gonna look better. So time for the moment of truth. Hopefully we can make these fit. So we're gonna throw the jack underneath them, and yeah, let's get after. Alright, well, there you have the rear. It's kind of sitting in a little bit. I'll probably have to put all four on and drive it a bit, but about what I expected for fender gap now. Obviously I know the car needs to come lower. I'm trying to avoid putting coilovers on this particular car. It rides pretty decent as is, so I think right now it's on, I don't know what it is for strut casings, they're pretty shot, but it's on like Vogtland or something lowering springs, so I'm debating about honestly just maybe cutting a coil off of the lowering spring, because I do like how the springs kind of currently ride, and I'm trying to avoid going coilover on this car. So yeah, we'll just see. Definitely might be more than I was kind of hoping to get down to about maybe a 2-finger gap is what I wanted. Like I don't want it to be like that, where it's like tuck and tire in the back and stuff. So I was kind of hoping to be around here. So I don't know, one coil might not get me there. Might need to go a little bit more, but also right now, it's kind of sitting in because it hasn't, I need to almost roll it out once I get the other ones on. But it's got to kind of flex out from the bottom a little bit once the suspension compresses and it's rolling. So, but yeah, super stoked on the color. I think the bronze looks wicked with the blue. Just suits the car really well. So yeah, we'll let's do the rest of them, and then let's just pull it outside and kind of get a look at it and see where we're at. So that's them. They're on there. I apologize, I'm trying to stay close to the car, just in my alley, so I try to keep that out of the channel. But you can kind of see the wheels turn slightly, but fitment is perfect on the front, no issue there. And same thing on the rear. Obviously this car's on lowering springs and gonna go lower, and Datsuns are notorious, or just anything like this actually, for just dirty toe in when you start to lower it. So I'll obviously have to compensate for that with, I have some T3 lower control arm bushings that'll give me a bit of toe adjustment and camber adjustment without modifying too much. So I think we're gonna be okay. I'm still gonna cut a coil, I believe, off of this. And I could like it just right about there, like not much lower, but I want it just a little bit lower. And same thing in the front. So that'll just take some playing around, just a coil at a time until I get where I want it. I don't want a tuck tire, so I can't really go a whole lot lower than that. And yeah, I don't mind really modifying these springs. It's a lot better than having to buy coilovers, which is gonna kind of make it ride worse, because I have to buy cheap coilovers. I can't get, like in my Kenmiri, I got Stance coilovers and they ride really nice, but Stance doesn't make a top hat that doesn't involve modifying the strut tower top on a S30. BC and Megan, or Megan, whatever, are the only ones that do that, so it kind of sucks because I'm not cutting the strut towers in this car, and you kind of limit your coilover options then. So unless somebody else knows of another option that's a good brand, like Stance quality or level of quality that's you know, has that nice strut top where you can get camber adjustment without cutting. So anyways, pretty stoked with this. I was a little worried about these rears, that they're just going to be a bit too big, but by the time I correct that toe, they're going to be perfect. I won't be required to cut any of this, which I didn't want to do. I didn't want to modify any of the body whatsoever. Yeah, so over. There you have it. Let's show you the other side. Yeah, looks good. Once again, just got to bring that back end down and we're going to be good. So that's it for now.